I want to start with something that has been dubbed girl math on social media, and I'm going to preface that this is not just a girl thing. Guys do this too. I would explain it, but there's a video that does a really good job. This is a TikTok that caught my attention over the weekend, so I want to play that so you can fully understand girl math.
Here's a list of things that I firmly believe because of girl math. Anything under $5 is free. Anything I buy with a gift card is free. If I buy something but then I return it, I've made money. Going to an event or a concert is free because I purchased the tickets so long ago it doesn't even count. I load my Starbucks app in advance, so Starbucks is free. Anything discounted more than 50% is free, and I am losing money by not getting it. If I'm paying someone back for dinner and I have money in Venmo, that dinner is free. If I don't buy something, if I don't buy a pair of shorts for $50, I've made $50 and I can then go spend $50 on something else. Okay, this one's a little bit weird, but my husband and I share credit cards and a bank account, but somehow every time that he puts down his card with his name on it, that's free and he paid.
I don't know, guys. It just makes sense to me. The Venmo hit hard. The Starbucks app, I do this. I'll load it up for $25. 2 weeks go by. I still have $5 left. I'm like, oh, I should get a coffee because basically that's free.
That's why it's a good business model for Starbucks, right?
100%. And it's the perception, right? Of if you pay in advance, you don't reap the benefits till later. Also known in accounting as amortization.
Amortization.
Always a tough word for me in my accounting class. But basically,
tough word.
That's what it is.
I got to say, I will say this. It's funny segment there. I like that, but I think that cost per use stuff actually is something that I would actually use. That's how you look at you buy a pair of expensive jeans that you wear a lot to work, wear a lot that you go out. I think it's worth it if you use it a lot. So there's a way to quantify that. The found money, things like that's fun. But I think there actually is some elements there that you can actually use. Girl math works in some instances.
Well, this is what Miles Udland said when we were talking about girl dinner 2 weeks ago. I think he said that TikTok is just giving names to everything that we already did before and making it a little bit funnier. But like you said, Pras, it's kind of something that you've always used. Now, I think some of these aren't actually really cost savings mechanisms, and we should probably be better at them. Venmo, I think, is a perfect example. It does feel like you're not spending money if you Venmo someone, right?
And I know it's all fun here.
Someone puts down their card at dinner and you Venmo them, you don't feel like you went out to dinner. You just used some money off Venmo.
Cash already in your card.
100%.
So it's not taking anything from your bank account.
Every once in a while, you want to be the card person, so then your Venmo gets a little bit fuller, and then you have a stockpile of money in there.
And then when you go out, and
then you can use it. Yeah.
But there are different tips and tricks that people do. Like when people want to save money, they actually pay in cash because the physicality of it all, actually counting your money, giving it over, there's something to be said, I think, mentally versus when you just throw down a credit card. You don't really understand, I guess, how much you're spending in that moment. Like paying a credit card $2,000 versus giving someone $2,000 in cash.
Right.
I
would argue though that you
thing.
go through your credit card statement at the end of the month.
Sure, but that comes later.
And you read it, and then you understand how to proceed for the next month, and that's how you operate.
You might not be thinking that way.
I'm going to buy a Porsche 911 for $100,000, drive it 1,000 times, only $100 a pop. I think that works, right?
I think that works.